Hi everybody. So in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Unit 4 Progress checkpoint because that's really the only assignment that you have due. So you can see this is pretty lean little announcement. Just get done the progress checkpoint because you're also going to be working on the Unit 4 Progress check. And this is all due by Wednesday, so it's coming up soon. The reason that this is due by Wednesday is because we are coming up on the end of the semester, and I want to give enough time so that you have a week to take your draft and turn it into a paper. And I also want to make sure that there's enough time when you turn in your final version of the 101 paper, there's enough time at the end of the week for me to catch up with anybody that I need to about, doing any rewrites or changing anything or turning anything in that might be missing. So that's why we're kind of at this like sort of accelerated pace. You'll see that I recommend completing this assignment before submitting the 101 draft, before submitting the Unit 4 progress check. And the only reason is because this Unit 4B progress checkpoint is an exercise in checking your APA. So you might as well check your APA to complete this assignment, fill out the checklist, and then once you've actually gone through and made sure you've done everything you need to and the checklist is complete, you will have a edited, strong APA formatted draft to go to the Unit 4 progress check. So that's why. I included down here just as the resources, the APA style resources, all of them, including the formatting template and the link to the CiteFast site. So if we just look at the Unit 4B progress checkpoint, you'll see that all you need to do is work on the checklist, how do I check my APA style, in the APA style comment module. And then what you need to submit is just, you can see that you should open the checklist and click off each box as you check it, then download it, choosing the with answers option. Upload this completed version to show proof that you've gone through each item on the list, and that's it. So I'll show you how to do that right now. If I click on how do I check my APA style, it's going to take me to this article. And there is one right here called Checklist with Examples. So I'm going to click on it. And then over here, I'm going to download it. And you can see it pops up over here. And then it just came into my folder down here. And I'm going to open it up. And even though it's a PDF, I can check it. And I can make actual changes to it. And as you go through, you can click on these things. You can see, okay, yep, I made sure I did my indenting. And if you, before clicking off on it, obviously read the paragraph. I've indented the first line of every paragraph, and I've used the tab key for consistency. The remaining lines of my paragraph are left aligned. You can see that there's very specific detailed instruction in each of these. If you're using the title page template, you should be good to check this off, but go through and read these things to make sure that your paper is in really good shape. And then over here, when you have this downloaded on your computer, when you're using it from the actual file where you downloaded it, so you can see that this is on my desktop, this menu should be available to you. So you should be able to see these little things over here. And if you choose the save icon, that looks like the ancient little icon for a floppy disk, you can click on this and it will save these changes. So if you're wondering how to save these check marks once you're done with it, that's how. And then the copy that is saved in your file location over here is going to be the one, like if I close this and then I open it again, you can see I just saved it at 1052, and you can see all my check marks are there. I didn't check all of them, but you should. My husband did warn me earlier to watch out. Sometimes this is hard to do on a Mac. So if you're having a Mac issue with it, let me know. Because the other thing that you could do that you're perfectly able to do is what we typically do, where you can print this out and do a handwritten version of it, do the check marks, and then just send me a picture so that I can see it, or a scan so that I can see that you've gone through and done these things. And the reason you're doing this is because this is a detailed list that allows you to go over with a fine-tooth comb some of the important elements. And it also, when you do stuff like this, when you go through stuff like this and you take care of the things that you can take care of in terms of formatting, it means that when I'm going to give you feedback, if you've already done some of these things that I have to tell people to do a million times, if you've gone through and made sure that you've already done them and corrected them, it leaves more time for me to give you feedback on things like content or organization. So that's why we're going to do this. And then whenever you're ready, you will just upload this interactive PDF file that you have saved wherever it is you saved it on your actual computer. You'll just upload that as you would, any other document. So let me just pull this up. I think I closed my windows. Yeah, so you'll just upload that as you would any other document to this file submission. And that's pretty much all I want you to do this week. So to clarify, the only thing you need to do for O11 is use that checklist to check your APA, your draft for APA, your draft for the Unit 4 progress check that you'll be turning in at 101, which is why I recommend you do this first, because then you will have already done one of the steps of revising before turning it in. And then that is awesome for me because it frees me up to be able to just help you out with other stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. It's just a chance to make sure your APA is looking good. And that's it for this week.